Good evening. Welcome to the Computer Game Show Talks Over, the Ubisoft E3 2011 press conference. My name is Sean Bell. I'm joined by Matt Murray.
Hello.
James Farley.
You're right.
And Dave has unfortunately died, but he hasn't let that slow him down. He said, look, it's Halloween. What we'll do, wheel my skeleton out, stick it in front of a webcam.
Very sad.
So there he is. So he won't be contributing anything, but he's here in, well, not in spirit actually, because his spirit has obviously moved on.
Just in bone.
So just in bone. So right, why has this one been picked? This is Mr. Caffeine, isn't it?
Yeah. So I was looking we've done a few of these, and I'm thinking let's just find the classic moments. And
have you not?
I don't think I've seen all of this in one go. I've obviously seen the Caffeine bit.
I've seen clips.
Yeah, but I've never seen the whole thing. And so I thought, why not? Ubisoft, and obviously, we've done things like Nintendo, we've done like Microsoft, Sony, and so on and so forth. But this is like a third-party publisher, so I thought, why not? It's a classic. If you're googling like top E3 moments, the Ubisoft E3 2011 conference with Mr. Caffeine is up there. It's always in a list.
We're building up to the Konami one, obviously, but I don't want to do that just yet because that's going to be like
low-hanging fruit, isn't it?
Exactly. Because that's my favourite one ever. So
I'm not sure I've seen that Konami one. I don't know.
Really?
Basically, people again in the things I was finding today, everyone's like, "Well, that's the top one because it's non-stop." It's non-stop mad.
It's just one thing after another. It's just like pretty even much. Simple things like the lighting doesn't work, and so it's like the stage is just dark for like long periods and stuff. Then the computer crashes. You get like a Windows error and all that kind of stuff. It's amazing.
Plus the dancing. That's a whole dancing in it.
And the red solution.
Anyway, Ubisoft E3 2011. So this was. I'm just trying to place it. When did the first Assassin's Creed come out? Is this around that era?
Oh,
I don't remember.
It's before that, surely.
Yeah. The first one's like 2008, 2007.
Oh, right, okay.
2007, I think.
All right, so we're well into.
Yeah,
Assassin's
this
Creed
is probably Assassin's Creed 10 at this point.
Yeah.
They squeezed them out.
Right, should we? Should we get on?
Let's see what 2011 looks like. Apologies for the poor quality, but that's just what cameras were like back in those days.
Yeah. It's recorded on VHS.
Is it playing for everyone?
Yeah. Some good music there.
Splinter Cell. Here we go.
Got some Rabbids. Was this before they semi kind of rebooted Rayman? It is, isn't it? I think.
Is it? Just before
like
Rayman
Origins and all that, which was really good.
Yeah.
That does not look like Origins.
Yeah, I was gonna say that does not look good at all. Does it?
Old ass Rayman. Is it? So some of these clips from the Avatar game, which still, and just seeing bits of it, it's like, oh my god, is that not the best game ever? Surely, like.
It's crazy. It's like Rabbids, Assassin's Creed. Like, not much has changed.
We got to guess which Assassin's Creed is it though. I think it's going to be Revelations.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, what was that, number 3, 4? What was that?
That was 4, technically, wasn't it?
What would that have been 1, 2, 3. That'd be 4, I think. By that point, as in not 4, as in Assassin's Creed 4,
but 4, but 2.3, 2.2, whatever.
Hello everyone.
Here he is, Big
I'm
Eves.
happy to be with you today, and I welcome you to this theater. When I created this company with my brothers in '86, our first motivation was to
but where are your brothers now, mate?
And have fun.
Killed them off.
25 years later, we've been able to ship more than 500 million games and entertain millions. Not bad for a company which first product had no arms and no legs. So I want to thank all of you.
I mean, that's just weird, isn't it? That's just creepy.
Over the years.
So are we getting like a highlight reel now or something?
There is no better industry.
I think that was it. I think we just saw it.
Than gaming.
Okay.
And there is no better time.
Doctor showed the Star Wars games on the Game Boy. that they did.
So I look forward to creating
They were not good.
25 years of entertainment with all of you.
25 years of Wildlands updates.
Yeah, mate.
So now I'm very happy to welcome a creator you all know. He has been with us from the beginning, the creator of the original Rayman, here to tell you about his new game, Rayman Origins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. There's a plot twist.
Yeah.
I can't. Yes, yeah, Michelle. So I can't remember if this was the first we saw of this, or if this already been announced at this point.
I don't know.
But it was exciting.
That's a chance. We could try to play Shakespeare.
Oh no.
Oh no, what's he
Tell
doing?
me, Eve, after 25 years, UB or not UB?
UB for sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Good luck.
I mean,
That was.
Didn't even finish the
You
quote.
say that video games. We know Shakespeare. We know. Oh, no. I'd love to, first of all, before this presentation, I'd love to have David Punset, our key programmer, going on the set.
I'll tell you what, I'm stealing that for another for one of our shows in the future.
Ubi or not Ubi?
Yeah. UB or not UB?
have you ever been at a presentation or something and someone's made a joke and you've thought, I'm stealing that? That's widely applicable.
Never.
I was at
I'm sure people
I was
do
at a
that to me all
talk
the time.
once and the guy came out and he was like, bit of housekeeping. We're not expecting any fire drills today or any fires. I thought, I'm having that. That's good.
Did you say it in your wedding, in your groom speech?
I didn't. No, sadly.
Relive those feelings with the new consoles, the console of today. So let's start. The demo is quite...
Now, do you think this is a real on-stage demo, or is he playing a video?
Oh, who knows?
Back in those days, it's hard to know whether it was real or they learned they could just fake it.
Yeah.
I say back in those days, it was just 7 years ago.
Unless it was
It
so
wasn't the 80s.
certain it was faked. They claim it was not.
That's okay. Wow, we did it.
I mean, to be fair, it's one of the few Ubisoft games that actually looked the same when it came out as when they first showed it off. No bullshots here, mate.
But it was also very good.
Yes, yeah, it's a great game.
Well, when was the last new original Rayman game?
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, because they kept on releasing mobile versions, which at the start the mobile the mobile ones were very good. Like like Rayman, like the run one, and it was brilliant. I really loved it. But then they started adding like all the microtransaction stuff to it, and it became not so good.
Yeah.
But then there's a new one on Apple Arcade, which apparently doesn't have that. So.
Okay.
What?
Oh, there you go. There's a Tetris bit. I don't remember this at all.
Because this is all like what was called like UB Art, isn't it? Like the
Tetris is in it.
God, it's got the music as well.
That's mad.
But UB Art seems to have kind of disappeared now. They don't seem interested.
Yeah. It's all being funneled into Beyond Good and Evil 2, I think. That's it.
Or whatever next games as a service game that they're working on with a big open world map with lots of icons.
I think Ubisoft just said to Michel Ansel, so look, you can do Beyond Good and Evil 2, but you have to choose about 10 other projects you're not going to do as a result.
I mean, that's still technically coming, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
It wasn't at E3, though, was it, this year?
No. There's been, like more footage since it was last shown at E3, I think. But
Well, wasn't the last one was that Jade trailer, right? What's happened since then?
I think that there's been gameplay footage, just like really like short demos and stuff. And it looks impressive, but it's just not clear.
Is the first one meant to be unbelievable, or is it just like
It is. The first one is fantastic. It was a really good game.
It's just really ahead of its time.
Well, do you reckon even now it would be good?
There was an HD re-release of it on Xbox 360 and PS3, I think, which
I've never played it.
Start to play it again once.
What sort of game is it?
It's kind of like Zelda, like in a sense.
Oh.
It's like exploration, not puzzle. Yeah, like mild combat, that kind of thing. But it also has really, really good atmosphere again, and the music is excellent as well. There's a track off that which is like a piano track, which I still like occasionally play, like on my, like because it's really nice.
Oh wow.
Yes, great game. This is quite a long gameplay demo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit hard to comment because this isn't like 10p, but
No.
but it still looks good.
Yeah.
It looks like a good game.
Yeah. This footage isn't doing it justice. Obviously, this is a fine-looking game.
But at the same time, I want to thank you, honestly.
Oh. Uncalled for.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you remember laughing a lot at the little singing fellas?
Yeah.
To be fair.
Did you play this as Origin, Sean, or with Legends instead?
Yeah, played both.
Because Legends is Origins, as in like.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like that plus loads of extra stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I only played Origins then.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, there we go.
Is it stopped?
Still going.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. God, they're still going. They're doing the whole flying bit.
Mm. Well, they're trying to show. They've got to show the different modes, haven't they? Like, look, you can play like a basic shooter as well.
Yeah.
What if anyone's recreated this in Dreams yet?
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, they haven't said anything on stage for like a good 5 minutes, have they?
No.
Letting the game do the talking.
Yeah. These days it'll be all shoutcasting, am I right?
Maybe they just forgot they were on stage. They're just enjoying the game so much.
Yeah.
This bit goes on for half an hour. They just
After that, like,
end up finishing the game. And they're like, oh, sorry.
it's like, should we get a beer? It's like, no, we're on stage. It's like starts undoing his jeans because I'm just relaxed. Oh God, Jeff Keighley's boy on the audience.
I mean, that's painted as like a funny incident, but I think they just blew up an entire floating city.
Yeah.
Probably full of innocent people.
They killed everyone, didn't they?
Rayman.
Just for a gag.
Yeah. Hilarious.
This is just a simple part of the game that shows different environments, but you'll be able to play four-player co-op in the booth.
I tell you what, he looks a lot younger than I expected.
I was going to say I don't think he'd aged that much since this.
Yeah.
It's time to finish with that chest.
But in my mind, I've got this idea that he's about the same age as Major Nelson, but he's obviously not.
Thanks.
Now what? What's going on? Oh, it's just a logo.
How old is Major Nelson? I'm going to have to find out. Sorry, Larry.
Oh God, here we go. Strap in.
He's not pension age yet.
Is this?
See that? I'm drumming up my own applause. Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Aaron Preisman. And for the last 8 years, I've been Ubisoft's very own Mr. Caffeine, cruising around the world and teaching people just how badass Ubisoft games are. And now I'm here at the 25-year anniversary. This is such an epic moment, but really, to really take in how much...
I wish he had sweat marks under his line.
Oh, he will. He will soon enough.
To a time when people heard the word Ubisoft for the very first time. You know, back then, movies looked like this. And thank you. And music looked like this. Computing looked like this. And Charlie Sheen looked like this. That's pre-Tiger Blood right there. Now, what about gaming innovation? Who remembers this? And this. And this. You see, the world of technology has changed, and so has gaming. Today, 97% of young people play video games. 40% of them are women, and 89% of them are smoking hot.
Imagine.
Oh my God.
I know this. I've investigated.
Do you hear that?
Made a whole new group
Do you hear that?
No, sorry. What was
It's
the
like
bit?
40% of women and 6% of them are smoking hot.
Come over and play my Wii?
Oh Christ.
Sorry, did he really say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Out a bit at that point. And that's what
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'm actually going back.
Yeah, let's worth recapping.
Right, 12. Let's see if we can go.
Gaming is adventure.
Right, let's see what I can actually do this without breaking this entire thing.
And gaming. And thanks to the Sony Move, here, hold my Joy Wand. Yes, I'm not afraid.
Leave it there.
Thank you. And music looked like this.
Who is that on the?
I don't
That was
know.
Tom. I don't know.
No, don't know who Tom Cruise is.
Who's that guy in the
Fucking hell,
outfit?
man. Who's this man in the
Tiger blood right there.
flight jacket?
Now, what about gaming innovation? Who remembers this? And this. And
We should have done this at our live show, you know.
You see the world
Yeah.
of technology
Well, we keep
Remember
forgetting to do a
this,
PowerPoint,
this,
but
and this.
so has gaming. Today, 97% of young people play video games. 40% of them are women, and 89% of them are smoking hot. I've investigated.
He's investigated.
he has investigated. I mean, I knew this was bad. I didn't remember
Here we
it being
go.
actually offensive.
Want to come over and play my Wii? We should connect. And thanks to the Sony Move, here, hold my Joy Wand.
Oh, get
I'm not afraid of a
fucked.
few dick jokes. Thank you.
This is much worse than I thought.
Yeah.
Gaming is
Oh, fucking cretin.
Gaming is sharing.
It's mad how different it feels than 7 years ago.
But you know, I'll
Yeah,
tell
because
you what.
the conversation was that this guy was just annoying and shit. There was no mention of him being a huge misogynist.
Let's get into it right now. Let's talk about gaming
Fucking would be
is-
now.
We should watch the Jamie Kennedy one as well at some point after this.
Yes.
Not tonight, but you know, because that's also interesting.
Storyline that's inhabited by rich characters that takes you, the gamer, to the limits of your imagination. Now we're talking about high definition.
Where's this guy
Brandon.
now?
You be a badass. A detective.
I mean, he certainly hasn't been in the public eye for some time. I mean, well, I didn't catch his actual name. I might have to just Google Mr. Caffeine. He's going to come up.
And a
Isn't he?
vintage Shelby, huh?
I might do it in an incognito tab so that
Yeah,
Google doesn't
probably for the
think it's
best.
a legitimate research interest of mine. Yeah, he keeps doing the Wayne's World thing
Yeah.
really badly as well.
Driver?
What was this? I don't. What is it?
Driver or stuntman? I don't know. I mean, it's GTA ripoff type thing.
Aaron
Are they just harking back to that?
Is it Stuntman?
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it could be.
Okay, so that's the retro version, but now let's look at right now, this year. We want to welcome back this 14 million selling iconic open world driving franchise with Driver San Francisco.
Yeah.
We're going right back to
Was this one good? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Apparently, yeah. This is one where you could teleport into other people at any time, right?
Oh right, yeah. I watched a video like talking about this one of the races where you're actually controlling the driver in front and all sorts of mad shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is post Driver 3, isn't it?
No.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
Do you reckon this is a big enough IP they could bring it back and it'll be a big deal?
Yeah.
Wait, so there's a new driver game.
I mean, driving games in general are not as big as they used to be, right?
No.
Like, there seems to be only room for Forza and a couple of
The
others.
thing is, Forza could be a driving game if it had more of a standard story. Like, the Forza games aren't a million miles away, really, are they?
We are getting some reports of vehicle congestion.
Sorry, I'm looking at Aaron Priceman's Twitter account.
Yeah, I'm actually doing exactly the same thing.
What,
It's
is he
What
al-
an arsehole.
He's alive and...
If at all possible.
24 hours after telling my 11-year-old that Ryan Gosling will be filming on our street, her boobs got bigger. That's serious power.
What? When was that
that?
tweeted?
That was this is in 2012.
Yeah,
he hasn't tweeted
that's
since...
what's really interesting. He tweeted in 2012, and then there was one in 2013 and 14, and then nothing. Like, so yeah.
And it's all just shit jokes.
Yeah.
Please don't drive too fast unless you're driving me in your taxi. I don't sleepwalk at night time. I eat walk at daytime.
Yeah.
What a dick. He's got a website.
He has, yeah. He also owns AP Entertainment, which is obviously Aaron Priceman Entertainment.
Yeah.
So he hasn't tweeted since 2013. He's been off the grid.
No, 2014. There's 2014, and then there's a gap, and then he did one tweet in 2017.
Oh, right. He's actually been in a load of films as well.
Has he?
Yeah.
All really good?
No, terrible films, but...
Yeah, okay. God, this is... carry on playing.
Okay. Wow.
For a quiet commute, why not avoid main roads altogether and try a leisurely route through Marin County?
Right, I'm putting that down.
Yeah. I'm getting too annoyed looking at it.
The scenery is stunning. This news just in from Chinatown. A suspect linked to the Charles Jericho...
So if they said a driver game is coming out 2020, well, what would that even really mean?
The whole thing with drivers is that you were like a undercover cop, right? Or plain clothes.
Right,
cop,
okay.
Either way. But it was always like... we've seen like plenty of Need for Speeds with police involved and stuff. But they've all been like, oh, please let us make a Fast and Furious game. Whereas Driver was relatively, not silly, but relatively light-hearted, I think. Certainly Driver San Francisco was. Like, there was... so you could like jump between different vehicles and you just do things like I think it was like in the demo, there was a bit where you transport yourself into like the bad guy's car.
Yeah.
And then force them to get something wrong, and then say to the guy in the car like, "Oh, in 3 seconds, punch me really hard in the face," and then he teleport back out to his previous vehicle. Stuff like that. It's really weird.
To find something new. San Francisco will definitely deserve its reputation as the ideal playground for car chase
It sounds like there's a possibility for that to come back and do something interesting. Like it.
Yeah.
Try out this new groundbreaking multiplayer. Even come by the booth and check out.
Because I think it was Ubisoft Reflections who did.
It was
Reflections,
right? Yeah. And what are they up to now? I know they did Grow Home and Grow Up. Which did all right.
Oh, did you hear that?
It's a cheap date.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Streets of San Francisco as you can get.
Can you imagine, like, Yves Gilmour is probably like standing backstage just thinking, what have we done?
No. Back in those days, he's probably thinking he's killing it.
Yeah, this is great.
Hi everyone, my name is Dan Hay from Ubisoft Montreal, and
Here he is.
are Jason Brody.
Yeah, I remember him. He's still going, isn't he?
Your boat's been
He's
destroyed.
the
Wildlands.
are fucking scared.
Isn't he the Wildlands guy now? I'm sure he's been
On it.
He was Far Cry 5.
Far Cry, so yeah.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
He's still killing it. Still doing a job.
God, I remember this when we first saw this. This was incredible at the time.
Yeah.
Just Far Cry 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
But just this little demo is just such a great little scripted bit. Camera. I mean, that's bollocks, isn't it? Because there's no way he's got that line of sight. The angle's all wrong and stuff. They've obviously cut to a different bit of footage.
Absolutely no chance.
No.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's right. Just take the picture. Whoa!
Did I ever tell you what the definition of
Insanity? Oh yeah.
insanity is? Doing the exact
It's another one. I've never played this game.
Oh, I love this, and then didn't really bother with any after.
expecting shit to change. That is.
What do you want to say, Sean? You look like you want to say something.
This game was the one where you play as the kid who's on his fucking gap year
Yeah.
with his mates.
Yeah, that's the one.
and then everything goes south, and you're like, oh, well, I guess I'll just pick up a rifle and get some tattoos, and now I'm a warrior.
Be a killing machine.
Like,
this will turn to Rambo.
Yeah.
So, Sean, which was the good Far Cry? Because I know there's one that you really like.
Far Cry 2.
2 is the one I always bang on about. Yeah.
Who's the one with all the emergent stuff and.
Yeah, it is a willfully awkward game. Probably.
Did you not listen to Idle Thumbs back in the day, James? Were they obsessed with that game? Did you listen to Idle Thumbs? Did you?
No, not really. I listened to a couple, but I never really got on with it.
Yeah.
Did someone just get chucked? Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you're about to get thrown in the pit as well. Aren't you?
All right. The thing is, I killed you once already, and it's not like I am fucking crazy. It's okay. It's like water under the bridge. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Did you get it?
Brilliant.
Because it is insane. Because at the time, everyone's like, "Oh my god, he's such a good villain, though."
Was he not?
He's just a bit like, "Whoa, I'm so crazy."
He was edgy, yeah. So yeah.
He was edgy as fuck, mate. Yeah. He's also rubbish at killing the main character, as we can see.
It's cool that you saw all the other bodies, though.
Yeah.
Well, that was a nice touch.
Dead bodies are cool.
They are cool. You don't hear that on the podcast, do you?
You're already set against this game, aren't you, Sean? It's like. Yeah, these sequences are quite long, aren't they? Like they're giving quite long demo sections.
But like this especially, like we hadn't seen anything like this. So this was one that like people watched on its own separately, like several times over after. Like all that shit was new.
But again,
remember stealth takedown.
This is a kid on his gap year. He just thought, I can stealthily take a man down, break his neck, and get his gun.
And he's going to do the cool knife stuff in a bit as well. Look at that. Look at that. Waterfall. Trees.
Lighting. Oh.
You didn't get them prior to Far Cry 3.
Well, yeah, you had Crisis.
What? That's true. Why go to picture-in-picture now? What are we seeing on the left that's worth diminishing our experience of the...
Helicopter. That's planned.
Also, why are the pictures so tiny?
Yeah, I don't know. Here we go, look at this. Whee!
They've zoomed in on his hands.
Just to prove he's actually playing it.
Yeah. It's proof, mate. Nice. Used his own fucking knife.
That's great.
Chucked it at the other guy.
Brilliant.
Well, everyone lost it at that in 2011.
Everyone on MSN Messenger.
Yeah, everyone was on
AOL.
AOL, IRC.
Yeah, on Bebo. Bebo going crazy. Friends Reunited went down, didn't it?
Have a hotel.
Yeah, hotel was off the hook.
Oh man, have a hotel. I remember that.
You know when games offer you the ability to just sort of shoot over the cover without looking up and aiming? Does anyone ever do that?
Oh, because it's always shit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always a complete waste of time.
Totally pointless.
Boom! You see, yeah, this looked absolutely fantastic at the time.
Yeah. It still looks pretty good now, Sean, to be honest. I mean, you know.
Yeah. Look at that.
I've got to get back to uni, you monster. Coursework to hand in.
It's Freshers Week next week.
Yeah. What's happened to the video? Has it stopped on yours?
Stopped. Yeah, stopped on mine.
That's back.
Oh, no, there we go. Oh no, we're crashing. Oh no. What's the definition of insanity, boys?
Oh no. Getting in a helicopter, crashing.
And then crashing it. And
escape.
Then, yeah. Oh, the pilot's dead.
Can he not pilot the helicopter himself?
The helicopter's fucked.
Well, he's only 17, so...
and the helicopter's on fire.
He's only proficient in guns.
Yeah, he hasn't got the helicopter pilot tattoo yet. Yeah. That's not a joke, by the way, James. That's the thing in the game. You get tattoos that give you different abilities.
Just like real life.
Yeah. But he's still like this, like, wiry little lad in a V-neck T-shirt.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Fucking hell.
Do you get it? Because you said that about 4 fucking times now.
But yeah, I loved that game when it first came out. I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
I think I should do the first 2 or 3 islands.
Matt, you don't have to qualify that. You never finish anything.
Well, I do now. But that was brilliant. After, I just totally don't give a damn anymore about Far Cry games.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I don't know what they can even show me these days and make me think, oh, yes, I'll play another one. They all seem swayed by the numbers.
Yeah.
To take the kids on vacation this year.
4 was good. 4 in co-op was ace. I know everything's fun in co-op, but yeah.
Well, not everything, as me and James learned.
And hang on, wait a minute.
Oh my god, yeah.
Pitchford.
Oh no!
Wow. This isn't Colonial Marine.
You left a USB stick somewhere, mate. You need to go and pick up.
This is watch some cam girls. This isn't Colonial Marine time, is it?
Surely not.
Brothers in Arms games have been about history.
Brothers in Arms.
Oh, is this where they show off the weird Brothers in Arms game that never happened?
Not merely for duty or honor.
Here's hoping.
For the guy next to you behind the sandbags. Brothers in Arms games have been authentic recreations of World War II battles. We intend to put you in the boots of the 101st Airborne, from the beachhead at Normandy to the front lines of the...
That was another series I never really got on with. I remember buying it, the original one on the Xbox, and it was all right, but
we intend to make again.
It was all about like it was supposed to be like more tactical, wasn't it? Like as in you set up your troops where they're going to attack and everything, but everything just basically seemed to be down to you have to flank the enemy, and it's like that was the tactic you just had to use over and over again. Wasn't very interesting.
World War II. What I'm here to propose today is a game about a very special...
I like his jacket.
These guys,
it's tasteful.
Good at their jobs.
Well, he's a magician. If it was anything less than a crushed velvet blazer, I'd be very disappointed.
It's a shame we didn't come out in like medieval clothing straight from the Thieves restaurant.
Oh, Jesus.
Some of you will have the opportunity to see the game in action yourselves in the days at the expo to come. But for now, I'd like to introduce all of you to meet the Furious 4.
Yeah, this is the one.
So this never came out?
Never came out.
This is a series, isn't it, that's just disappeared. Like they've never bothered going back to it.
But this was supposed to be a funny twist. Basically, Inglourious Bastards had come out the year before, and they were like, I want a piece of that.
Oh, right, okay.
It's
happy hour.
So was this the last game of the series and it never came out, or was there one, have there been games previous?
I can't remember if they did like a normal one after this, but... See, look at that, it's funny, isn't it?
Do you know why it didn't come out?
Look, and he's branding them on the forehead and everything.
Do you know why it didn't come out? It feels like if Inglourious Bastards had come out, this feels like perfect timing. Was there a reason he got canned?
Wait a minute, there was something really weird there. I need to...
Yeah?
Hang on.
We're going back. We're recapping.
No, wait, hang on. I just... Yeah, they're not... Okay, that's really strange.
What?
So this is supposed to be World War II, right?
Yeah.
They haven't got swastikas. They've got crosses instead, like on their uniforms, which is odd.
Oh, was that too scared to use swastikas?
It might, yeah, maybe. I don't know, maybe.
No, because like the black cross and white outline was a symbol of Nazi.
Not like but they had like the eagle there, and the eagle was like the eagle with then like Nazi and like emblem underneath, and that was not. And also on their armbands as well, they had like crosses rather than. Yeah.
Okay.
Odd.
Yeah, maybe they didn't want to use the actual.
They couldn't afford the license.
Yeah. You just stole the joke, but I was about to say that.
Yeah, it's like Pez does, like West London White, whatever. They're like, they're not the Nazis, they're the, you know.
But yeah, there was. I'm sure they showed like actual footage of that and stuff, and it just never materialized.
I first became aware of Tintin when I was.
Yes, here he is.
Oh God.
Really
I
weird.
had somebody go out and get me a book.
Tintin
French, but it didn't matter. I understood the story Hergé was telling.
I remember visiting a friend of...
Oh yes, got all the big hitters here.
over the course of probably 10 or 12 years as I was growing up, I managed to collect every single Tintin book.
A video game changes constantly depending on the choices you make.
It has that exploration quality to it and that slightly unpredictability. You are literally entering...
It's funny, they always Spielberg always gets wheeled out at some point during a generation to say the same things about games.
It's so weird, isn't it? Like, why do we care? And like Steven Spielberg, obviously as a director, whatever. Why do we care what he thinks about games? Why is it?
It's trying to legitimise it, isn't it? It's trying to show it.
He came out and did
fucking.
What was it? Was it Boombox or no?
I was going to say Boombox,
which is totally not even. It's not even a cinematic game. It's like,
it
was very good though.
Yeah. But it's just like, Steven Spielberg presents. Like, what? Who cares? But like, say, it's that. Oh, but look, someone who's in something other than games thinks games are good, and it's that search for legitimacy. I think we're past now, hopefully.
But to be fair, like I
don't know. Look at Kojima. He's desperately trying to get anybody associated with film as part of this thing.
Yeah, but that's more because he wants to flex his famous friends. But like with Spielberg, he obviously got wheeled out. He's a big part of what they're doing at Apple Plus for their TV service. And even now, I'm like, he famously said that Netflix and stuff wasn't viable. It was just. So he's clearly scared of where things are going. And even him come out on stage there, I'm like, great, we're gonna get. I don't know. It just feels a bit like, okay, we get it. He's trying to cling on to relevancy.
How much for the boat?
I don't remember this either. Did this actually come out?
I think so. Don't think it was very good though.
I mean, I bet all the Tintin fans in the audience are going mental at this point.
100%.
I'm a reporter.
All the Tintin fans say, "Oh, I hope they keep all the racist caricatures in it."
They haven't changed it. They haven't changed. Oh, they've dumbed it down for games.
That's Tintin murdering some people there.
Classic Tintin.
It's only a bloody journalism student. It's the whole gap year thing. This is
that's
he's the guy from Far Cry 3.
It wasn't Tintin in Far Cry 3, was it?
This is the origin story.
It's weird when I was a kid, like when the Tintin cartoon used to be on. I was too young to really get it, but I just remember thinking I was watching something very worldly and
definitely
and like decent.
So exotic.
Yeah.
Ghost Recon brand.
Ghost Recon brand. Do you remember that?
Ghost Recon brand. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon brand.
Yeah. Was Tom Clancy still alive? When did he die?
He's dead. Yeah.
I know he's dead now, but was he alive when this came out?
Some of the world's most wanted fugitives.
Maybe.
No. Should we find out?
But he signed everything over, didn't he, to Ubisoft for a whole ton of money?
Yeah. He's just like, do what you want.
Here we go, good.
Fucking hell,
why do that?
I don't know. Oh yeah, so he was still alive. He died in 2013.
What Ghost Recon game came out just before he died?
Oh shit! No, this is the 3DS one. This is meant to be really good.
Yeah, it was like Advance Wars kind of game, wasn't it?
It's like XCOM style sort of turn-based strategy.
Yeah.
It's meant to be wicked. I've got it on the 3DS. I just never played it.
Yeah, Sean, what was the last game that came out in 2013? What was the last thing he saw?
The last Tom Clancy game he actually saw to completion. Let's have a look.
I want to know basically what was so bad that he's like, I'm gone, I'm away.
Is that bad enough?
I know, we're crazy. We're crazy. Now let's take a look.
I mean, the good thing is... No, hang on.
No,
I was just going to say, if he was still around, he'd be a massive Trump supporter. So,
would he?
Film, television and media adaptations. There isn't a bit that's just about video games. So Splinter Cell ended in 2013, Matt. That was the last.
That's why. It's like, this is ending. No point being on this planet anymore.
Yeah.
Performing live on stage at Madison Square Garden in front of thousands of people.
That's a haircut, isn't it?
That's solid.
I would absolutely love to have that hair. It'll be.
So if a genie said, "Look, you can have your hair back, but it's got to look like that."
Well, could I have it like that, but I didn't have to have a middle part in? I I wouldn't mind. I'll have it as long as I can fashion it differently.
Yeah.
Better than this whole thing.
Sorry, this isn't still the 3DS one.
No. This is
This is
drone.
Future Soldier, which wasn't very good.
Yeah. We should have had a drinking game for this. Every take a shot every time you see a drone.
So, like, Graw, that was out on 360. At the time, that felt amazing. What?
Isn't this the Ghost Recon one that they also demoed with Kinect? Where it was like, you were supposed to do all this with your hands to, like, load the guns and everything.
Yeah.
Well, I did notice a camera on the front, but I wasn't sure what camera that was on the TV on the stage. Maybe it is.
Excuse me. So yeah, Splinter Cell Blacklist, August 2013.
I quite enjoyed that game. It wasn't bad.
Well, Tom didn't.
It's better.
So he died in October. So
convenient.
Yeah, so he definitely saw the end of Splinter Cell.
They said Tom, this is the last one. So okay, that's me away.
I got him. What was the last Splinter Cell game? Was it Conviction?
What I think was it Blacklist? I literally said it 2 minutes ago and I already can't remember.
Blacklist. Yeah.
I thought it was Conviction.
We need the officer alive.
You calling Sean a liar?
Yeah.
Figures.
Got Wikipedia open here, mate.
Oh yeah, the internet. No one lies on the internet, do they?
Yeah, everything's true on the internet. You can trust every single thing you read on there.
Good to go.
So you got stealth camo.
Yeah,
that was always Ghost Recon's thing, wasn't it?
Shit.
It was always like near future tech.
Oh wow, that looks really odd.
Yeah, it's like a Kraftwerk gig.
Yeah.
We're en route. Understood, Hunter. Get out of the way. I'm going now.
The guy's bleeding everywhere. What are you doing CPR for?
Yeah, a bit late for that. Send the bleeding.
Area secure. We're good to go. Move! 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 Get out of here! Contact! Out ahead!
When you think back, right, people should have been a lot less okay with all this sort of thing, you know.
Yeah, a lot. It's mental, really.
Because especially, wasn't it like the later Splinter Cell games? It was really common. Like his method of interrogation was pretty much always torture.
Yeah.
It's like that is illegal. Even in war, that's illegal.
It was like the Jack Bauer approach, wasn't it, to everything?
Yeah. And again, it's that sort of questionable methods, but he gets the job done.
Yeah, exactly.
So actually, no, like torture's a really bad way of getting information out of people because they'll just say whatever you want to stop being tortured, and it doesn't work. Sorry, they'll say whatever they think you want them to say, not necessarily.
Yeah, but then Jack Bauer's held in like a Chinese prison for years, also being tortured. So.
Yeah. Oh well, there you go. It's just fair enough then.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
What goes on comes around.
Yeah.
Jack, even if that is your real name, which I doubt.
Scout the rest from here. We're not getting them out of there without a fight. Agreed. Clear it out first, then secure the package. Air assets.
2 fast movers holding south at Angels 2-2, but nothing for close support. They're your panic button if more work show.
Is that Steve Bloom? Famous voice actor Steve Bloom.
Couldn't tell you.
Spike from Cowboy Bebop, James.
Oh.
He's never been in a bad game. He's done all the Dynasty Warriors games.
Well, your argument's fallen down already.
He was in Shadows of the Damned. Never been in a bad game.
Scope that! Looks like a skeleton crew. Then this should be quick.
I mean, this is 2011. It was still cool as Foxy and stuff like this, wasn't it? Like, oh god, there's all 4 players and they're all doing different stuff and coordinating with each other and.
On my target. Target's lined up.
Like, this is the sort of thing you're supposed to still be doing in that recent Ghost Recon one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not, yeah.
Or the Division one's just not,
I remember playing this like with my group actually, and it was like it crashed a lot. Like,
really?
Yeah, there was a lot of like disconnections and stuff like that when we played it. But I think actually this was back when this is when Ghost Recon was actually not that bad. It was quite good.
Still a beloved series.
Well, this is when Tom was still alive.
Now.
Well, it was also
exactly. Still firm hand on the tiller.
Yeah.
Everyone knew what was going on.
But again, yeah, quite a long sequence. This.
Yeah.
They love their long demos.
They really do.
This looks alright considering it was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
All right, Ghost. Where's the control?
Got it.
Stay down.
Still, be still. It's all right, sir. We're getting you out of here.
We got company.
It's him. We got him. Up, let's go.
Protect the VIP. Diamond formation. Let's move. Move. Pick it up. On your right. Contact. Close up. Move. Get it. Move. Let's go down to the port. MG. What's the MG? Left. Go left.
That helicopter's coming down in it at some point.
Yeah.
The big finale explosion.
But then they already did that with Far Cry 3, so maybe not. Or maybe this was just the year that look, it's not a trailer if a helicopter doesn't crash at the end. It doesn't count.
Even in Rayman.
Yeah. Just Dance.
Yeah.
Come on.
Did I say thermobaric?
There you go. Let's see.
Certainly did. Oh, right, okay, yeah. So I didn't realise they were baddie helicopters. I thought they were there for evac.
Yeah, so it's all good.
Yeah.
No one's bothered. Just the baddies are dead.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
That's
right.
I don't remember how I felt about that at the time, but for 2011 that looked like good fun.
Yeah.
Like James says, the sort of weird normalisation of horrific military shit is a discussion worth having.
Yeah.
But in 2011, nah.
It was fine, wasn't it?
Fine.
It was,
Intuitive team coordination system and an unprecedented range of weapon customization.
How many times do you think that man's been to paintball?
Or is he an airsoft guy? I think he goes all the way.
It's paintball, those losers.
I can really imagine him wearing a bandana. Like I could see him wearing a bandana
just in the office.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd have to be like a, Games Animal Stars and Stripes one as well.
Oh yeah.
Do you think he's?
I reckon he still wears those jeans though.
Definitely. Yeah. He's the sort of guy to say, "I'm just having some brewskis with the boys."
He loves a brewski with the boys.
Developed by Ubisoft Singapore, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Online is an awesome new experience that perfectly complements Ghost Recon Future Soldier.
I don't remember this.
And the best part of
Oh, what? Yeah,
it's
what was this about?
absolutely free.
And yet we didn't play it, presumably.
James, this must be what you play on this PC.
Yes, PC on it.
That'll be why no one played it. It's weird, like I'm not saying video games no longer have a problem with normalization of violence and stuff, but it's weird how much more like war is fucking cool this is than stuff we get now.
But also, like, like the locations they're fighting in as well, just like the collateral damage and all that kind of thing. Like, no one's bothered. It's just...
Yeah, it's blow shit up, it's fine. Who cares? No one's going to use any of this stuff once the war's over.
coming to Google Stadia.
If you're going to tempted to call it Ghost Recon Line, just make it a...
For the multi-platform Ghost Recon fans, we're preparing links and connections between both titles that will allow players to carry their achievements from one game to the other.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you for your time. Have a great E3 2011.
Wasn't interested until they confirmed that.
All right, give it up for the Ghosts.
Carry my Chivos.
Yeah, those boys have been busy.
Gaming is life. I might get all that them as a tattoo.
Adventure of it, but the shared adventure. You and your buddies sharing the tension, sharing the emotion, the tactics, and the exhilaration of the experience to accomplish.
Like he styles it out, but that's a good 2 or 3 times where he's just completely misspoken now, right? Some fucking host he is.
And too much caffeine, if anything.
Yeah, you never get that on the computer.
I mean, he's not actually that hyper.
No, considering he's Mr. Caffeine, he's
I thought he'd be way more mental than this.
It's just the casual misogyny rather, and just.
Well, you should have called him. Should call him Mr. You know, Mr. That.
Yeah, I think we're missing a load of his funny jokes here, guys.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
No, don't apologise to me, Matt. Apologise to Mr. Caffeine.
I feel like should we rewind? We might have missed some gold there.
I mean, probably not. It's up to you.
No, that's good. We're going to have a half an hour on this.
Everybody.
Oh, ManiaPlanet. Here we go.
What's this?
Come on, video.
Hang on, it's like Frozen, and he was just kind of doing that.
Oh, this video is the worst.
It's alright. Oh no, it's still. I'll just leave it. It's fine. I think I'm the only person who cares about the Mania games. So.
TrackMania players.
What is this about? Why is it so crap?
Is it doing that for everyone else?
Yeah. So yeah.
Maybe that's just the video. I don't know.
Maybe the video's broken.
Oh no, maybe we'll have to stop and call it a night. Oh no,
James planned this all along.
James is there, just like stopping it.
Why has this happened?
Is it actually just?
For fuck's sake! Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead.
Oh,
yeah, we lost a.
Okay, there we go.
And our team has managed to pack it all into a faster.
TrackMania, mate. Game of the year 2016. 17? 16?
Yeah. Rightly deserved.
Yeah, mate.
Thrill, joy.
I hadn't even played it and I voted for it.
You still never played it?
That's how good
I've played
it
it
is.
since. But, at the time I hadn't played it.
I wonder what Nadia are up to now.
Choose the card.
Because it's been a while since TrackMania Turbo.
Like, TrackMania on Switch would work well, wouldn't it?
Oh god, yeah.
And it would look fine. Like
yeah, it doesn't need to look amazing.
They're probably working on an open world version of it
for Stadia.
Online racing at its best. TrackMania to Canyon text.
Yeah, is there wasn't the one we voted Game of the Year TrackMania Turbo? But isn't it isn't it TrackMania Stadium? Is that one called that?
There's loads. Yeah.
Thinking like TrackMania Stadia, there's like a sort of reworked version.
God, their website's really strange.
Because it's not Stadium, it's Stadium.
Oh, they didn't realise they made Virtual Skipper 5.
I haven't played the first 4, so would I understand what happens?
Yeah, I'm not going to know what's going on in the story.
Not by players, and it is in-game footage only. Let's watch.
Apparently, it's the most popular PC sailing game.
Oh, come on, boys, we're missing this now.
Oh, sorry.
James, you're not on Domino's app again, are you?
No, I'm
See, yeah, because they started doing Shoot Mania as well, and they're trying to establish Mania as a brand, and Shoot Mania never really took off. I don't.
What, as in like an FPS?
Yeah, and it's like a team-based FPS, and it was really sort of geared towards like esports, and it was supposed to be like the visual design of it and stuff was made so that it was supposed to be really like readable to people who didn't necessarily know how the game worked.
All right.
But yeah, it just never took off. Oh, I could go for a bit of track. What a good fucking game.
TrackMania is so good.
So this was TrackMania 2 Canyon. They did a weird thing where they did like about 4 TrackMania games, and then they did a series of TrackMania 2 games, which were all just different settings. It's really odd.
TrackMania 2 will debut this September, and we just can't wait for you to get online with it.
Yeah, so they did
And it's just the beginning.
TrackMania 2 Canyon, Stadium, Valley, and Lagoon.
With Shootmania, and to the RPG with Questmania. 3 genres.
Oh yeah, Questmania. That was supposed to be a thing as well. I don't think that ever came out.
Share, organize, compete, or even just watch and cheer. ManiaPlanet is for you. We believe that after ManiaPlanet, playing online will never be the same.
So now, swing by our booth and experience TrackMania 2 for yourselves. Thank you all gamers. See you there.
And see you online. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, gamers.
Thank you, ladies. Now, ManiaPlanet is one kind of sharing enabled by gaming today. But of course, there is another much more traditional kind of sharing too. Sharing with good times, with friends, at home, and for parties. Looks like I'm going to be sharing the stage right about now. Now, it all started with the Wii, and now with the move, you might say it's multiplying like rabbits. Wait a minute, rabbits. We at Ubisoft know something about rabbits, don't we? It's not the regular kind of rabbits. I'm talking about the loud, obnoxious, slightly deranged, poop on your toothpaste kind. For the past 5 years, we've managed to contain them on screen until today. For the first time, the Raving Rabbids are making the jump to a new platform, the Kinect, in
James.
Give me a round of applause for Antoine Henry, everybody.
You know, I think I even played this.
Thank you, Aaron.
Did you?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Is that good?
Because it was given away free, I think, with Kinect, like, for a while.
On Kinect.
Well, that's one way to make sure anyone plays it, I suppose.
To actually smash. First.
Nice.
Sorry about that. So, bringing the Rabbids on Kinect is a great challenge for the team, and I think just Sorry. Well, now at least you get an idea of what it is at work every day dealing with this.
Comes up next, he just slits the thing's throat.
just stands there just throttling it for like 2 minutes.
If only he's on a gap
waiting
here.
for it to stop moving. I mean, to be fair, selling it on the fact that you can kick the fuck out of the Rabbids is probably a good strategy.
Yeah, but also what? Yeah, but they're on that massive stage. That's why this works. It's like
yeah, doing this in your own home.
Fine in my lounge.
Oh, why is he on the floor? Do you reckon before this he was like, what I'll do is I'll do a bit where I like just go on the floor and just go mental, and they're like, no mate, don't.
Yeah, don't.
No, I think it'll be really funny. Yeah. No, please, promise you won't. All right, I promise I won't do it.
Yeah. I'm going to do the worm. Don't do the worm. Don't do the worm.
To demonstrate that, let me invite Lionel and Julien to join us. And up we go. So this game is called Feel the
Could do with a drink, but I feel like because I'm on video, it'd be really rude to just go for a minute.
just go.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, just go and get a drink on.
I feel...
It's okay,
fine.
it's okay, Sean, we'll pause it.
Don't say anything horrible about me. I'll
don't
watch
need
it
to
back.
pause it.
Okay,
I will watch it back,
Sean,
and I will know if you've said it.
won't.
No, please don't worry about pausing it. I don't know if I'm going to miss anything. See you in a minute.
No, I never liked him.
I'm useless. Okay.
So this is like, what was that BBC One show like? Is it What's in the, that Ring on the Wall? Dave Winton presented it, and I think there was a Kinect game where you had to go in the shape of the wall, didn't you?
I don't remember any of this.
Do you remember that BBC One show?
No.
Anyway, here comes the Dracula.
Oh, this is rubbish, isn't it? Why would you want to do this?
After a few beers, it seems alright.
Okay.
And I was just saying how much of a nice guy Sean is, but
he top man.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
I was just talking about you, Sean.
Oh yeah, did I miss loads? Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Well, James says he thinks this is a fantastic looking game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just pre-ordered. Well, not pre-ordered. I've just bought a second-hand Kinect so I can play it.
Yeah, I mean, spread the ridiculous everywhere. Huh? Well, that's it, and I hope you like what you've seen.
Yeah, I loved it.
I mean, bless him. That guy's obviously really nervous, right? And he's overcompensating by just being absolutely manic. So, fair play to him.
Yeah.
That is a coping
That's all we
strategy.
have to do, you know.
Yeah.
All right, now we have talked about gaming as adventure and gaming as sharing. Now, let's talk about gaming as life.
Look at that. It's the guy from Can't Pay Will Take It Away in the background.
Battle tested by some of the most difficult games on the market, so we at Ubisoft thought, how could we still invoke fear into the hearts and the minds of an E3 audience?
Microtransactions.
So if I came on out there and pulled out some of you and forced you to come up on stage to dance, that might scare a few of you. I see some fear in some of your eyes. Well, don't worry, we don't have to do that because we at Ubisoft already have millions of converts.
If you were there and he's all like, oh, yeah, we're going to get somebody to dance. You don't like that, do you? And then he came up and came up to you and he's like, yeah, mate, you come on, you don't want to dance, do you? Come on, dance. And I'd just be like, go
away.
Fuck yourself. No.
Go die in a fire.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, is this on? Okay, sorry. I meant, no! Thank you. Well, it looked different back then, didn't it?
I was going to say, yeah, 2011.
It's the Wii, isn't it? You know.
Mate, Just Dance still comes out on the Wii.
Yeah, I know.
Never forget that. I'd love to see the numbers on that.
Just Dance, millions of people.
It's probably insane, honestly. They're probably shifting like 2 or 3 million each time on it.
Yeah.
Just Dance 3.
It's like this one team of programmers who still know how to make Wii games. It's like, we just make Just Dance every year and we make like 5 million quid every time we do it.
My mom, Sandy Miguel. Hi, from Flipsy. What do you think they wanted?
Is it right? So obviously I've never played a Just Dance game. Is it right that basically it just doesn't even care what you do as long as you're moving?
So I absolutely loved Dance Central and Kinect. And
because that actually paid attention to what you were doing.
Yeah,
right?
I played that loads. During I played loads, it was really fun. And then we went round to Dave and Joe's house for New Year's Eve one year, and he had a Kinect. I think he had a Kinect, I guess. And like we bought the Let's Just Dance as like a present for us all to play. And it's like a thank you next day type thing. And we all had one dance and stopped because it just felt like you could do whatever you want. It wasn't really. Whereas Dance Central felt really technical. You really had to have your arms in your face and stuff.
Which
see, the thing is, right, is I've actually been semi-interested in this for Rachel because she loves, like she absolutely loves dancing, like all that, and I think she probably would dig this.
Can you get him for Switch?
Yeah, it's come out for Switch as well. Yeah,
actually, I bet Elodie would love that as well.
Yeah,
it was like one of the first confirmed Switch games, wasn't it? Because they just blurted it out at E3. But no, what was the year? It was before it was EGX. It was Eurogamer Expo. And I think it was like you, Matt. I think it was you and Dave were having a dance. Was it Dance Central?
No, because I filmed Michael Fox on stage doing Dance Central.
Okay, maybe it was Michael Fox. Yeah. But I remember, so it was Dave and someone else. And I remember Dave saying,
well, I guess it was
total
Dave
stranger.
Michael.
Yeah, and a total stranger came up and like stood next to them and just started dancing with them. And Dave was like, "Oh, sorry, mate. It only does like 2 players at a time." And the guy just went like, "Huh?" Just carried on dancing with him.
Yeah, so Just Dance on Switch is 24 quid. I reckon Elodie would love that. Yeah. At the moment, it's like,
I might have to get that because I think Rachel would love that.
But Just Dance 2020 comes out on November 5th for £50.
Don't love it that much. Yeah.
No. I love you for last year's songs.
You see, because Isaac really likes dancing. The other day he started dancing something that was on the TV, and I was like, yeah, I'll join in. You know, when you're like, I'm going to look an idiot, but who cares? It's only my kid. And yeah, started dancing with him, and he just went, stop.
Stop hammer time, stop off.
Yeah. No, just permanently.
You see him, he's just looking at you, just like, fuck.
Yeah, basically. Like, Dad, I'm only 2 and you're already fucking embarrassing.
Mom, Dad's doing the dance again.
He tells Nuoff for singing.
Wow, see, she can't sing, you can't dance.
I know. There's no joy in this house. Rocksmith, right? I've heard from the 2 people who've played it that this is actually fucking brilliant. Like,
I suppose if you can play guitar, I'm sure it's probably great. Yeah.
Apparently, it's like I know people who've learned with it and really liked it.
Learn how to play it on the actual.
Yeah, Capone Adam worked on the Rocksmith game.
Did he?
In 10 minutes, I thought
that was the first game he worked on when he moved to Canada.
proves that
Oh, nice.
It takes a certain amount of skill before you can enjoy the guitar fully.
It must, like, working on this and just being completely overshadowed by Guitar Hero must have been so fucking frustrating.
Like, this is a real like learning tool.
If you want to actually play, like, this is really good. Nah, give me the toys, mate.
Yeah, give me the plastic buttons.
Don't want to learn a useful skill. Fuck off.
And plug it right into the machine.
Dave Navarro.
Experience.
What's he up to these days?
Hang out and strum a guitar. That's a fun activity. Like, that's why people like to play guitar.
One of the interesting things.
You should imagine someone doing loads of Guitar Hero and then going to this, and after 5 minutes, you're like, why do my fingers hurt like fuck? This is horrible.
This is rubbish.
Yeah.
Right there. Not only does it
Being a real musician's for fucking idiots.
it also gives you the sound.
It's really fun for beginning guitar players to be able to play songs that they know and love already. And as a result of that, the more time you spend on an instrument, the better at it you're going to become.
What's not fun about, being a rock star in 2 seconds flat?
Escape from the real world.
Good point. It's got a point in there.
Yeah.
Become more proficient at your craft.
Do something that is fun, but then you're sitting there and you're looking down at your hands and you're realizing, hey, I'm playing guitar.
I mean, thank God he explained
I was going to
that.
say, like, I should have ended then, shouldn't it? I should have cut.
Watching that whole thing, just like, but what? What's the appeal of it?
Oh, dude. I quite like that. It's like,
Try the game. Do what I did. Don't tell your wife, go learn a song, and then surprise the hell out of her.
Fucking hell, man.
Bring Rocksmith to your town.
Different
Do
time.
that. What was that sound upstairs? Nothing.
Just 2 days later, be like, hey, so have you ever heard Wonderwall?
Well, I think I've heard the last 3 days straight, you butchering. That's not bad, that wasn't me.
Come over here. Check this out.
I'm just having fun with my hands while I'm playing guitar.
You can play along with a community of people that share the same goals as you two. Whichever workout.
The same goals as you two.
You too, yeah. As you too. As in Bono and the
Edge.
Edge.
And the others.
And your
The other side. No one knows.
And burn calories. Let's take it.
Burn calories. Did they try and pitch this as a fitness thing?
No, this is
something.
Oh, this is something. God, I thought they were still on Rocksmith. I mean, don't get me wrong. Playing guitar's quite hard work, but I wouldn't.
And down and
Mate, guitars are heavy. Unless you get them from Argos.
Was this like you fit or something? Ubisoft Fitness?
Was it Your Shape Fitness Evolved or something like that? I think.
Someone's a fan.
Oh yeah. UFit is the name of the double glazing company in excellent BBC documentary series The Armstrongs. Have you ever seen that?
There's a deep.
Oh, it's incredible. It's on YouTube. Have a look. It's absolutely terrifying.
See, I knew what this was because Chen bought this for me once.
Really? Oh, she's trying to tell you something.
No, she was definitely trying to tell me something. Never played it. It's
yeah. It was a protest.
Well, bought another curry.
10 packs of biscuits.
Okay, so we've got it. Gaming is adventure. Gaming is sharing. Gaming is life. But sometimes gaming is all that and a little bit more. Sometimes it's just a hell of a lot of fun. Sometimes you have to put down the hand weights and pick up the daggers. Everyone do it with me.
Oh, God.
I said everyone go.
Yeah, no one's doing it, mate.
No one has been doing that for years.
It's the Assassin's Creed, yeah.
Well, just that 2D
yeah,
one.
It's one of the
The one on Vita? No.
Oh no! Didn't this just turn out to be a weird little mock-up?
Yeah.
And it wasn't actually a
It's not
because everyone's watching this like, oh my god, this looks really good.
Yeah.
And then it was just a little intro
They
video.
did do those. I mean, they did do that series.
The China series.
The China one.
Weren't they?
I enjoyed that.
Weren't they just like a rubbish Mark of the Ninja rip-off?
Yeah, but
was what I heard.
that was pretty good, Sean. They were bad.
Yeah.
I mean, they did China, they did India, and Russia. I think it was, yeah.
Since its debut in 2000.
Yeah, see, I was right. Revelations.
You were. spot on.
Huge Assassin's Creed fan.
Talking about Assassin's Creed. Here, thank you. Yeah, come on.
That was this was the last Assassin's Creed game I played.
Mate, just before the good one.
I know.
Assassin's Creed 4.
Yeah. Was it Black Flag when it was supposed to be the good one?
Yeah.
Shelling everyone.
Well,
Here he is, got the hoodie.
I'm really happy to be here.
Wow, a full house. We just had that EGX. Wow, filled all the seats.
Can't believe this sold out.
Wow.
Can't believe they found enough fucking nerds to come
Wow,
along to
wow,
this
you
shit.
lot came. Wow.
Brotherhood. A legendary master assassin led his brotherhood against power and corruption in Rome. And now, in Ezio's final chapter,
Wasn't this the one with some weird strategy stuff?
Yeah, they had like tower defense stuff in it.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
It wasn't. I mean, you didn't really need to do it. Really, you could
Okay.
bypass it if you wanted to because it was largely pointless.
Thank God. This is the end of the Ezio trilogy. To be fair, I quite liked the fact that we had 2 games of Ezio as this young shagger, and then it was like, guess what? There's an old man. Deal with it.
This wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't. Brotherhood was the really good one. Like that was excellent. And 2
Was that before this?
Yeah, it was before this. And then
So
that's the first one with the multiplayer,
2,
wasn't it?
Brotherhood, now and this, and then Black Flag.
yeah. Well, no, then there was Assassin's Creed 3 after this.
Oh really? Oh right.
Yeah.
I just thought we need to talk over this, or else the song's going to get us a copyright
Oh
strike.
yeah, quick.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh yeah,
Ubisoft,
Major
the
Nelson's
trendy
57
trailers.
years old, by the way.
57.
Yeah, Major
Oh,
Nelson's
okay.
57.
That's What was that when they were pensioning him off? What do you think?
57 and still cool.
What is the retirement age in America at the moment? Is it
There isn't one. Probably.
varies by state. Work till you die. Fuck it.
Well, I bet it's not 75 like over here.
However long you
No.
need to pay for healthcare for, it's.
Well, that's forever, isn't it? Some of them. No politics, please.
bit late for that, but
Yeah.
Oh, fellas getting stabbed. Good old pre-rendered cutscenes. You don't see so many pre-rendered trailers now, do you?
No.
Oh, do you? I can't remember. Am I talking complete shit?
I
No,
guess
it's gameplay
like,
footage.
Yeah, I mean, like in-game, they're using in-game engine, which is basically not quite the same, but it feels more legit. Or they thought it seemed more legit.
See, that's the thing, because I was watching a video of Anthem the other day that was one of the reveals.
What's wrong
of
with you, James?
I was watching one of these, because they were doing a comparison of what they showed at E3.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah,
what
that's
it
a good
ends
video.
up.
I've seen
And
that,
it's incredible. Like, you watch the one that they showed, and I'm not surprised. After we watched that, David was like, "There's no way this is going to fail. This is going to be, this is like like really great."
I mean, the scene in the market looks stunning, didn't it? With the lighting and
But also, like on the planet, you got like all the wind swirling around and all that kind of thing. It looked really good.
I mean, that was Cataclysm, wasn't it? Basically,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although actually, it's still not a bad looking game, to be honest. It's
We get it. You love Anthem, James.
I do. I'm a big fan.
Game of the year.
I mean, if it comes to Stadia, then I'll be on that as well. Straight away.
Well, we heard today that they've announced all EA games are now on Steam.
Yeah.
They were Origin exclusive, and also EA Access is also now on Steam.
Thank you.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's insane. I mean, that's good because I can never be arsed loading up Origin.
Exactly, and
every
also
time it wants my password again, and I do not remember it.
It also means if you've got a PC and you get EA Access, you'll play 10 hours of Jedi Fallen Order, I guess.
Oh shit!
Do you reckon
and
they're
the
gonna-
game will also be on Steam.
Do you reckon they're going to get rid of that then, like Origin and stuff?
No,
I'd love it if they did.
No, I definitely will. But I think they realise, hang on, there was a massive market, and why are we doing this?
Yeah.
I'll definitely get rid of it.
Constantinople.
Yeah, so there's a massive EA sale currently on Steam games. On Steam site, yeah. So everything, Dead Space, all the Mass Effect games.
I can buy Anthem. So can I? Wait. So can I transfer my Origin stuff onto Steam then?
I don't know. All knows that all EA games are now on Steam, and EA Access is also on Steam. One today.
Fair dues. Fair dues.
Sayun Auditore. Word around the city is you're leaving.
At least they didn't go Epic Game Store.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably think, let's just try and reduce any sort of controversy. Let's just go. Let's lose money if we have to, but at least it's less controversial going to Epic.
The Janissaries have raised the chain across the mouth of the Hanch and ordered a full blockade until you are caught. They raised the chain for me.
Excuse me.
We will celebrate later. Here, I have something for you. Careful. This has 50 times the kick of our usual bombs.
Gather your men. This will attract some attention.
Straight from the east.
So you think you go back to like 2011? This looked good, you know.
Yeah.
Lighting effects, the whole thing. It still looks pretty nice.
Yeah, like never been a huge fan of Assassin's Creed, but as a bit of tourism,
yeah,
they've always been really interesting. I mean, that wasn't subtle, was it?
No. Not very stealthy.
No.
I played, Assassin's Creed game I played a little bit of Black Flag, like an hour, if that. And that was only because Chet and John sold me so well on their one air shows.
Yeah, I love Black Flag.
I just had other things to do. Didn't bother.
Yeah. You have to give it long enough to get into the whole.
Oh no, sorry. I played a bit more of not the most recent one, not Odyssey, but
Origins.
Origins, yeah, played a bit of that. Yeah.
Odyssey, yeah.
No, Odyssey's the most recent one, isn't it? It's one before that.
Before that, Origins.
Yeah. I think. Either way, yeah. And I
never checked out the history mode that they added to that. Or museum mode, whatever they called it, where you can just go around and learn stuff.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually really interested in that. I think it cost more money than the base game.
Yeah, they released an education version, didn't they? I think actually.
Yeah. Which I'm actually really interested in. Oh no, he made a tower fall.
The assassin is trying to get to his ship! Stop him!
Yeah, the combat in this was never great.
No, it wasn't. I mean, even I like Black Flag, but the melee combat in it.
Well, it was all you do is you just waited for them to attack you, press the button at the right moment,
counter attack, and then just mash the attack button.
Yeah. I mean, the thing I do still enjoy about these games was just the traversal, because I love anything where you can just climb stuff, and that was what I enjoyed about this, climbing up those buildings.
Why has he got what sort of flamethrower has got that
that's
range on it in the 1500s?
I mean, nothing in history can. I mean, that's insane.
That is insane.
Speaking of ships, have you played Obra on Switch or console?
I haven't. No, I've got it on Steam.
It's in my wish list, but I haven't bought it yet because it's still not really expensive, but more than I want to play at the moment. So they're going to end on this, aren't they? Because they got this is pretty much.
I suppose, yeah. Which, to be fair, it's biggest thing they had at the time. So well, probably still is.
There isn't one this year, though, is there?
I don't know.
No, not that I'm aware of. No, having a year off. Wonder if the next one will be next gen.
Yeah, it must be. I mean, when I bought Black Flag, I think Black Flag was cross-gen, because that was one of the ones where if you had it on PS3, you had to pay a tenner, and you got the PS4 version. Yeah. So I had that.
That's right, and then they did that weird thing where Rogue, the next...
Yeah, that was 360, wasn't it?
Sailing based. That was, it was previous gen only.
Yeah.
And then there was Unity, wasn't there, which was like an absolute mess. That was the one that had all the...
All the face.
That was the co-op one, which should have been ace.
It had. Well, it was French Revolution. It should have been. It definitely should have been really good. But they had like all that stuff, you know, with the
facial animation and the textures, yeah.
Like you'd be like having a conversation with somebody, and then there'd be like people brawling in the background.
And their skin will fall off.
Yeah,
brilliant. Yeah, that's right. This time next year we'll be seeing like next gen Assassin's Creed. It will look stunning.
I'm very curious to see what we're going to get with all this stuff, because, like, is it going to be like a leap enough to make you think it's worth going for it or not? Is the thing.
The thing is, lots of things they're talking about are things that aren't going to be shown in demos. Like, well, I guess you'll see it loading quickly, but that's not like, oh, the graphics. You're like, that's just saying it's going to be a massive quality of life improvement at home, isn't it? Like, no loading or. You
just got a glimpse.
That sort of stuff. So I think a lot of stuff will actually be under the hood, as they say, that's better.
Well, they had that problem with the PS4 Pro, didn't they, when they first showed it? And they were like, look, it's all in HDR and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, well, we can't see. YouTube stream. It's like,
I thank you very much. Have a great E3, and I will see you at the booth.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even though I only ever watch these things at home, whenever they say like, "Yeah, have a great E3," and I'm like, "Thanks, mate, I will. I'll do it."
Watching IGN live streams.
And Ubisoft is just getting started. Tomorrow, I'll see your butts at the Ubisoft booth. Have a great E3, everybody. Thank you. Ubisoft loves you.
I'll be honest.
It was all right, wasn't it?
Misogynistic jokes aside.
Yeah.
Mr. Caffeine wasn't as excruciating as I remember.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. I thought it'd be way more hyper than that, considering how famous he is. Like, it's just like he was a hyper guy, but what I thought would be like insane.
Yeah,
yeah. I remember the thing. In the taking the thing as a whole, he didn't ruin it.
No way.
As I say, certain jokes he made absolutely wouldn't fly now and shouldn't have then.
But he wasn't on stage that much, was he, either?
No, not really, yeah.
There wasn't really... the reason you have this idea of, like, what that was is because people put together all those, like, super cuts of it and just, like, read it all together.
Made it seem worse than it was. Yeah. No, absolutely.
But, I mean, that was a lot better than that Sony one we watched. I mean, that was dreadful.
Yeah, that was all right, actually. I mean...
Ubisoft have always been okay.
They really have. Yeah.
Like even if you're not massively into their stuff, they've always been quite pacey, I think. And
but that's just Ubisoft in general, though, isn't it? It's like you're getting at least probably a 7 out of 10. With this, it's not going to be a 10. It's probably not going to be a 9, but it's a 7 or an 8. And it'll be fine. It'll be fun.
As with the E3 presentations, as the same as with their games. It's
just,
you know what you're getting.
Yeah. But you're right. That's definitely better than the Sony one. I think that's been one of the better ones we've seen, actually. I mean, what we should have done, we should have ranked every time we've seen a new one. We should have ranked it, shouldn't we? To say like,
figure out where it goes in the packing order.
Almost like a Top Gear sort of leaderboard in the background. So, well, okay.
I mean, it's not too late to start doing that.
Really
set something up for the next one of these.
I might do that.
We can, we can argue about it then.
Yeah, like, is this better or worse than the 2006 Wii U presentation? It's definitely better than that.
That was the worst so far we've seen.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. I thought it was really good.
I won't go that far, but it was.
There was a lot of stuff there that like now is fine, but at the time definitely blew our minds. Like I say, that Far Cry 3 trailer, I remember. We must have watched that about 10 times over. Just like, oh man, that's the bit where he jumps and stabs the guy and grabs his knife and threw it at someone else. Because of course now you'd be cynical enough to be like, well, yeah, but that's just like you'll hardly ever get a chance to do that.
Clear
it's
scripted
like
sequence.
Bit. Yeah. But at the time we were still, taken in by these things. So,
the thing is that that is like Assassin's Creed. It was Just Dance. It was a Ghost Recon game. Other stuff I've probably forgotten. It's like this
Rayman.
Could be Rayman. I mean, this could be 2019. Like they're still got all the big same. I know it's only 8. I know it's only 8 years, but we're watching these old ones, and so like your mind goes back. But they're still got the same franchises. This could be a 2019 thing with like just it was in 4K,
But in a sense, it's got worse, hasn't it? Because there you had like driver as well. Like at least,
That's true.
there was some other stuff here.
I never thought we'd be in a place where like, but at least I had driver.
Yeah.
Although after talking to you guys,
Halcyon
I
days.
would be up for them rebooting driver. It feels like there is a place.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I thought that was great.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We've definitely seen much worse.
Definitely. And that's just what we've seen so far.
Yeah. Right. Thanks so much for watching this. If you're one of our $10 Patreon subscribers, then thank you more than if you're just a freeloading scumbag. If you are a freeloading scumbag, by all means head to patreon.com/TCGS. And if you subscribe at the $10 tier, you'll get early access to the next one of these, which obviously by the time you're watching this means it'll already be available. So you can just go ahead and watch another one now. What else are you doing with your evening?
The next one may well be the Konami
Nothing.
one, which may be out now.
Oh Jesus, yes.
If you're watching this in a month's time, you get it.
Yep. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Either way, and we'll see you soon. Everyone say bye. Say bye.
You can't read dab anymore. Even ironically, you can't do it, can you?
Okay, hang on, my Bluetooth mouse is the life's gone out of it. There we go. Okay, now I'm going for real. Bye. Love you.